Up, and an action.
I will say this. Whoever he hired to cut this trailer...
It's terrible.
Well, no, they know how to hit the nostalgia. Like,
Do they?
it's all
It's just
being
music,
hidden. It's all
though.
being hidden under music and themes, though. Like that, there are scenes that look like it's right out of Man of Steel and Superman Returns in the trailer. And No Way Home when he's like walking and they're like throwing stuff at him. I'm like that's like
oh my god,
the literal.
We just did that. We just did that with Spider-Man. Yeah.
I just don't know. I'm not
couple
trying
things.
to be a pre-hater. I just
No, couple things. Too many things are shown in this trailer. We already knew about these things from behind the scenes footage, but
James Gunn's made
too
it pretty
many
clear
things.
that like it's this or nothing.
It's everything.
It has to be, because you know.
do you think this is going to be a right off the bat hit, start a universe movie?
My inner
I don't like
feeling-
Superman. I'm
not
not
a-
a Superman. I'm not a Superman fan. I'll never be a Superman fan. But
I think
I'll give it a chance.
I think it's
know?
going to make, because everyone's going to get the benefit of the doubt from Guardians of the Galaxy, okay? I think the first one will do just enough in the positive side. Like, it's not going to be a smash, but it'll be like, yeah, it did pretty well, and then it's all downhill from there.
But we've started Creature Commandos. And like James Gunn has sworn that he's like, no, I'm not just gonna put music that relates to one word somebody says before an action scene.
It's the
like,
whole series.
Oh, somebody says the word purple. Let me put Purple Rain by Prince in
The whole
there.
series.
It's the whole fucking series.
The whole series.
He swears that Starman
people-
and Rocket Man
And we're going to get it.
all these Superman.
We're going to get eaten
like,
alive now, which is fine, but that's what people love. Like, I read in the comments.
No, it's fine.
When
but
I
he says
peruse
he's not
social
gonna do
media,
it.
people are like, you know, my favorite part of this Creature Commandos episode is when this one song plays after Weasel makes it. I'm like, I feel like you're watching these things for we got the wrong guy. If you're
Yeah.
watching the musical themes,
It seems like he only cares about Creature Commandos and Superman. And then he's like, everything is riding on Superman. And if Superman doesn't work, I'm not going to give anybody else a chance to make movies and keep the universe
no, and he's doing
going.
what the DCEU did.
Warner Brothers isn't going to stop making DC movies if you fucking fail at Superman.
No, they'll sell DC to Disney.
Well, they have a whole other universe going. They have the Matt Reeves Batman stuff. They'll just fall back on that
True.
again.
Yeah, but I could see them licensing starting to
Really?
break off pieces.
Okay.
If you keep giving people $200 to $500 million and they keep losing that money,
Yeah.
you're eventually going to go sell it to Disney for $2 billion and be done with it.
People are very positive on this trailer. People are like, when the kid raises the
Does it
flag
give me
and
the
says
feels?
Superman.
Right,
ugh,
but that's what I mean. Like it was.
I don't care.
It's like a fluff propaganda trailer.
It's Man of Steel.
It's like
it's
cut-
Batman v
it's-
Superman.
it's- that desert scene is like
What
right
is
out
he
of.
doing? This movie, they haven't shown me anything other than like, oh, but there's more characters in the Superman movie. I'm like, yes, but what are you doing differently with Superman?
He's
Like, let's
Nothing.
show him
I know.
defeated at the very end.
done that already.
We've done that, right? Haven't we? Like, he gets his ass kicked in Man of Steel, I'm pretty sure, right? Like, we've done this. We've done it already. I get what you're going for. But then the rest of the trailer is like, oh, he's kicking ass and fighting this kaiju monster. And it's like, he's going to be able to take on Hawkgirl, Metamorpho,
See what he's doing is
Ultraman,
what the DCE
Green
tried to do.
Lantern.
They're going to have 100 characters in here so that they all get a movie next.
Right.
So instead of building them up and then doing this movie,
But
like
how is that any
again,
different from what The Rock was trying to do with Black
no
Adam?
different. It's no different than what they've done the first time through when
Right.
they tried to start basically from the beginning. They
Yeah.
did what? Man of Steel and right into Justice League
It
basically.
was Man of Steel right into Batman v Superman, which introduces Cyborg, Flash,
So there you go.
Aquaman,
The only
Wonder
difference
Woman,
is
Doomsday,
they set
Lex.
up one more movie. This is even worse.
This is one.
They gave us
This is the first
They gave us
one.
two.
This is their Man of Steel. And they're like, what if we put in Green Lantern, Metamorpho, Mr. Terrific, Hawkgirl, Lex Luthor,
Oh my God.
Stag,
It's too much.
Ultraman, others.
I'm saying like, hi, I'm gonna do the MCU. Be like, we're gonna do Iron Man 1, and Go's gonna be in it. Doctor Strange,
Spider-Man,
Spider-Man.
Black Widow, Thor, Doctor Strange, Doctor Doom.
You know what I mean?
Fantastic
You'd
Four,
be like-
yeah.
What the hell?
Ghost Rider, Thanos, yeah. Like, and we're shitting on it. I'm gonna give it a chance because yes, this trailer looks fine. It's just I already know it's gonna be too many things.
It just looks like all the other Superman movies, but with the DCEU shoved on top anyway. It looks like it doesn't look any different to me.
But and people shat on Black Adam. what is
visually, it looks like Black Adam.
It looks
though.
like Black
It
Adam.
does visually.
They're
It
doing
does.
the things Black Adam did, where it's like, hey, it's pretty much a new universe.
why
we're gonna throw all in
And we're
all these
currently not big
characters.
fans of The Rock because he's been a dick, but
Yeah, but I like Black Adam.
this looks
it's
like
a terrible movie.
James Gunn hated it because he was going to do it, and
Mm-hmm.
he's like, no.
No, be gone with you.
Now he's doing it anyway.
But none of these actors like are screaming to me. Like when I saw that fucking Black Adam trailer and it's like Pierce Brosnan is Dr. Fate, I'm like, how can this be bad? And it's
Right.
like nothing about Pierce Brosnan and Dr. Fate was bad. Like it actually saves the movie, you know?
Black Adam's nowhere near as bad as people give it. Or give
It's
it
not a
credit
great
it is.
movie
No,
overall.
but as all comic book movies, it's
a lot
definitely
of fun.
mid.
That initial fight with like Atom Smasher and Cyclone and Hawkman. Hawkman looks fucking awesome.
It's better than every Sony.
How are you doing
Spider-Verse
Hawk Girl?
movies.
Are you doing Hawk Girl because you couldn't do Hawkman because they just did it in Black Adam, even though it doesn't count? Is she
Yeah.
Thanagarian Hawk Girl, or is she human Hawk Girl who has been reincarnated?
Why not?
Is there going to
Why
be
not
time for that?
Do the Zoidberg. Why not both?
Why not both, perhaps? Is there going to be time for that to explain why Guy Gardner has such a shitty haircut in this
Because
fucking
they're all
movie?
going to get their own movie and series.
Yeah, I know.
trying to make
well,
it
Lanterns
this
is already
with
going to
a-
be a thing that Nathan Fillion is already confirmed to be in. It's exhausting. I don't
just
want
a
to do
lot.
this again. I don't want to do this again and get so invested and then just be fucking kneecapped, you know? Like, I don't want to do it again.
As long as the press stays good on this and the hype stays well, this will make a decent amount of money. But if any reports, and I mean pretty much anything, comes out that there's something wrong with this movie,
Yeah.
this will crater. Mm-hmm. Joker 2?
Mm-hmm.
That movie wasn't even out yet, and people started going, well, you know, I think it's not going to be so good. And then,
Yeah. Yeah. No,
and
I
I'm not
think
comparing them as the same movie. I'm just giving an example box office-wise before.
they released a motion poster for the teaser trailer to the teaser trailer, Jay. Did you see that?
No.
Did you see they released a teaser trailer for the teaser that said, trailer coming tomorrow? There was a trailer, somebody was like, we live in a
my
world
God.
where I watched an ad before an ad for another ad. Like, so
Yeah.
by the time
We're at the end game
the
now.
Super Bowl rolls around, we'll get an actual trailer
Yep.
with
That's
lines
what
and
they're holding it
dialogue
for.
and maybe a story trailer. But this is just like, let's show everything. Like, man, I wish I didn't know crypto was in it, or I wish I just knew Superman and Lex, Daily Planet, Lois. We find out Lois knows he's Superman in this trailer. Like, they're making out and hugging and shit. And it's like, we kind of need like a whole movie for that. But it's like, nah.
Well, no,
we
because he
know.
already said they don't need an origin story, which is right. We don't need another origin, but it still feels
But the Fortress of Solitude is being built in
kind
this
of
trailer.
origin-y still, yeah.
Right. So, I don't know. I'll reserve judgment, but
Will you?
I don't want to do it again. I'm exhausted. I don't want to do this again.
Yeah, I just don't like that they put all the eggs in one basket again.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
Yeah.
please.
Because if you go in and you walk out and you're like, damn, that was really good, and then you get home and then you pull up Box Office Mojo and it's like $38 million
I don't want to
opening
be let down
weekend,
again.
and they're
I
not
don't.
making anymore, you're
I
going to be
don't
like,
want to be let down. This comes out the same week as Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four hasn't had a movie in 10 years.
something's going to get moved.
Who do you think budges?
Somebody will budge. I don't know.
It's
but
not going to be Marvel, you know. Even though Marvel's not making great decisions now because they changed Captain America and shit, which we'll get into in a whole separate video. But
Nice.
we just
Nice.
figured out our next video. All right, Superman.
That's all you have to-
Next episode
that's
is the
what you-
aftermath. Yeah.
Give
like
it a
4
little
or 5
filler fight,
episodes. Yeah, like 6 episodes, maybe 10.
See, then you make an event thing, like
Yeah.
this Christmas, and then even if it's only 3 or 4
Right,
episodes,
right.
like a limited mini-series for Lord of the Rings, and
Yeah.
it's canon, which people keep wanting more Peter Jackson canon.